Hi! So glad you could join me today. We're going to be making some pumpkin bread. It's my personal favorite fall holiday treat. Thanksgiving's coming up soon, and this is my family recipe that we like to bring wherever we go. We're going to start with all the dry ingredients that we need, starting with 5 1/4 cups flour in the bowl. We use a special big bowl for this because it's a really large recipe. After the flour, we get all of our sugar. It's 4 1/2 cups worth of just white granulated sugar. 3 tablespoons baking soda. 3/4 teaspoon baking powder. 2 1/4 teaspoon salt. And then in here, I have 1 1/2 teaspoons of both cinnamon and ground clove. Once we have that, we take a spoon or a fork or really whatever, and we just want to mix it all in. Get it to the point where it looks all sort of about the same. Alright, so now that we've got all of our dry ingredients done, we're going to set this bowl aside for a second here. We're going to grab another bowl for all of our wet ingredients. So our wet ingredients are pretty straightforward. 1 1/2 cups of oil and 1 1/2 cups of water. We just pour in here. We've got 29 ounces, so 1 large can of pumpkin. It's also about 3 cups. So get all of that. We have 6 eggs. And we're just gonna mix this all together until we get sort of just one body of ingredients. So now that we've got that. So once we've got this all mixed up, I'll just put this over here for a second. And we bring back our dry ingredients. And we want to pour all of our wet ingredients into our dry ingredients. Then we're going to mix all of this together. And what we're looking for when we're mixing is just one consistent texture and color. So once we have this all mixed together, we're going to take our loaf pans. For right now, I'm just using these 8" by 4" foil pans. These are really great for giving gifts to people. They make them in smaller ones if you want to give out more, but these are just the ones that I have on hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with our just oil spray, and in the sink we're going to just oil these up. This is the trickiest part of the entire thing. You have to pick up your bowl and just go ahead and start pouring. And we've got a lot of baking soda and baking powder in here, so you really only want to go up about halfway or so in the pan. It'll rise plenty and you don't want to overflow. Now, the easiest part, we just grab a couple loaves at a time, bring it over to the oven that we preheated to 325. Probably should have mentioned that earlier. And just throw them in.
A few moments later.
And we're going to start off with like 10 minutes on that. While we have this in the oven, something that we do at the 10-minute mark is we just throw a little cinnamon sugar on top of them. We just take, an approximate amount of sugar, however much, and then an approximate amount of cinnamon. And then we just kind of stir it together. Our bread's in the oven. This is the perfect time to clean up, put away all your ingredients, wash your dishes, stuff like that, so when you're all said and done, you can just enjoy the food that you've made. Alright, so now it's been 10 minutes, so it's time to throw some cinnamon sugar on all of our loaves. Go over here. Take our little sugar and just sort of give a generous application of cinnamon sugar to all of these. There's no harm in a little excessive sugar. So now we're going to set it for about another half an hour or so. Depending on the size of your loaves, it'll be different, but at this point we're just baking it until when you skewer it, it comes out dry. So we'll show you that when it's ready.
1 hour later.
Our pumpkin bread should be done. Let's pull it out and see how it looks. Let's just quickly look one to see how it looks. But I think, all right, yeah. So right here. And now we'll let these cool for a few minutes and we'll cut into one.
A few minutes later.
We have here our pumpkin bread. So what we want to do is just sort of make sure that it's all loose off of the sides, and to get it out, we just flip it over, and there we have it. And then this you can toss, get rid of, whatever. In cases of if you want to give these as like gifts, sometimes you might just want to cut them into slices while keeping the tin intact, but I'm not going to do that for this one. And then it's pretty simple. You just sort of cut it into however large of slices or as you want. I normally do about an inch thick or so. That's pretty much all there is to it. After this, it's really good just by itself. If you have any extra cinnamon sugar, sometimes it's good to sprinkle a little bit extra on there at the end of it. It's good with anything that's good on bread, butter. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you dislike this video, you know what to do. But if you like this video, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And make sure to ring the bell to get notified about all future TBD uploads. Thanks so much for coming by.